talked about in your own experiences, you had felt whittled away, sort of like what viewers can see here on the left of the screen. How do people avoid that? How do people avoid becoming whittled away or feeling whittled away, and rather end up in the other relationship model that is more, I guess, equity based and more, it maintains your power after, or maintains your sense of self too, is what it looks like a bit as well.
It's emotional algebra. This is where the emotional algebra comes into play. Looking at the different variables, looking at the ways that you've been taught to perceive the various emotions. Abandonment, rejection, failure. Remember, failure tells us when it's time to learn. Abandonment and rejection are pretty similar. One is when we just feel left, the other one we feel pushed away. But in each of those situations, we're going to feel pain of that separation in a different way. So in looking at the unique specificity of each emotion and what they're there and what they're trying to tell us, even looking at the idea of guilt and shame, I think I've talked about them as being the brothers. And being the brothers, how are they the brothers? Well, again, guilt lets us know when we've done something to somebody else we need to fix. Shame lets us know when we've done something to ourselves we need to fix. And the greatest sin we commit towards ourselves is to believe we're not lovable. So I think that's the biggest lesson that we can learn in this and reflect on, is to see, where does this take me back to where I don't believe I'm lovable, that I pick people who end up loving me conditionally or having their own wounds, and or I'm trying to rescue them, and or they're always trying to rescue me, and I'm finding my perceived power through my investment in trying to fix somebody who, if they don't believe they're fixable, and or if I don't believe I'm fixable or lovable, the relationships, until those things are resolved, are going to have a really tough time making it through that and surviving those things.
Emotional Algebra.